my goodness, this is so exciting. I'm so glad to be back. Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I haven't said those words in so long. I have missed you guys so much, and so I felt this urge to film and get some content out ASAP. I mean business. And because I mean business, I figured that I would give you guys a video that is going to be productive and helpful for all of you in some way. The reason why I guess you haven't seen me very much is because I've been so busy, and not that kind of busy where you're making excuses kind of busy, but I've been busy planning, building my brand, and I'm so grateful for where I am and how my small little idea is growing and blossoming into something amazing that is really helping people in their real lives to be better, to be bosses, female bosses and male bosses. Cannot forget the males on this channel because I see you guys, I see that I have some male audience who really give me hope, because I want to cross over and be able to inspire and motivate everyone. So yeah, I've basically been trying to be my own version of a girl boss, a woman boss, just a boss period. So I'm finally going to share with you guys some books that I would recommend, and I feel like I want to make this a regular thing. So just before I get into this video, I know some of you are probably wondering the same thing that I'm about to share with you right now. My hair. I told you about my hair in the last video, my wardrobe tour. All of the real detail is going to be there. I'm just giving you a quick update. I've had this hair for about 3 weeks now, maybe almost 4 weeks, and it's the same hairstyle, guys. I have not redone my hair. I have just made it a middle parting and straightened it. That's what I'm liking about the versatility of wearing wigs at the moment. Now, I'm not saying it's a permanent thing, but it's definitely not a short-term thing because it's working out for me, and I feel like it looks really cute. Lydia Dinger just messaged me on Instagram and said, your hair looks really cute, Jade. And so for me, it means it looks cute. It's from Clay Hair and it is Peruvian hair, and I'm going to leave the links down below to all of the hair details along with the lengths, along with the brand, and if there are any discount codes for you guys. I have loved it. I've washed it about 4 times and it's a nice wave, and I've straightened it. It straightens really well. Now look how straight that is. It's very low maintenance is what I'm trying to say. I don't have to do very much to this hair, and as you can see, it looks really good. Yeah, that's my hair. So I have got 5 books today to share with you, and at the end of the 5 books I have a giveaway, which is kind of a book, kind of like, yeah, it's just the perfect thing to give away on this channel. So these are my 5 books that I want to share with you guys, and they are all individually amazing in their own right. I'm going to start with this one. It's called How to Be an Overnight Success, and it's by Maria. I cannot pronounce her surname, but she is the founder and CEO of the brand Rodial and Nip and Fab, which is a product I use every single night. I think it came out last year or possibly the end of the year before that, and I got this book straight away. It looks amazing, but it is actually an amazing book, and essentially the book is telling us, you and I, that it's impossible to be an overnight success. And in some respects you could say that it is possible, because you do see people, especially in the whole social media world and celebrity world, but are they really successes is the question that I have for you. For example, you have people that go viral on Twitter. Would you call that success, or would you call grinding towards something that you really want and building the foundation really strong and then getting to that goal as success? So I guess it varies depending on who you are, but this book essentially is saying how she became an overnight success was not overnight. I think it took about 8 years. She tried different businesses, she worked with different people, she fired people, hired people, took some L's, took some W's, and that is how she became her overnight success. And of course, every single book I recommend is going to be linked down below. I have created an Amazon page where I'm going to be putting all of the books I talk about on that page, so it's just going to be so easy for you guys to find what you're looking for. So I highly recommend this book. Yeah, that's book number 1. Okay, so book number 2 is going to be this little black book, which is actually gold now. I've talked about this book before in one of my last videos, and I actually have read this book before, the pink version. This one, it's got additional chapters, and it's by Otega Uwagba. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But this book is amazing. It's a little black book. It's like a toolkit for the creative. It talks about how you price yourself, how you value your work, how you stay organized, if you're self-employed, how to sort of prioritize your days and keep that momentum going. What I really love about this book as well is that it's really small. Very small. I haven't actually finished this one, but I finished the other one, but I keep this in my bag and I just bring it out on my train journeys and that kind of thing, because it's all broken down really quickly with like short snappy paragraphs. I mean, you probably know about this book already, but if you don't, I highly recommend getting it. I think it's about £5 or £7. It's very affordable. She also has a podcast that I listen to. In today's day and age, there's probably about 90% of you watching me right now who are in some way a creative. So I think it is valuable for everyone. I like this book, The Little Black Book or The Little Gold Book. So, honey, I'm deciding which one to talk about first. Aren't they all so pretty? I'm loving like the aesthetics of all these books right now. Thumbnail. Girl Boss, because this is another one that I read maybe 3 years ago. Put it this way, I did not live in this flat when I bought this book for myself and my best friend. This is called Girl Boss. It's about the owner and CEO, well, she's not the owner anymore, the founder and CEO of Nasty Gal, which I'm sure so many of you guys know. Nasty Gal was like the original online brand before the Missguided and the Boohoo's and the Pretty Little Thing, and it was American based. I think it's been bought now by Boohoo or Pretty Little Thing, and it's kind of UK focused a bit more than before. Like before, you'd spend like £20–30 on delivery. So I was never able to afford to buy their stuff, but I think now it's very accessible. So it's about her. And also, if you are someone that doesn't want to read the book but you want to know what happens in the story and the journey, go onto Netflix, because there is a series called Girl Boss, I think, and I watched that and it was really funny. But it was definitely the first of its kind, and now we are seeing more and more bosses, women bosses coming out and doing their thing. And guys, this just makes me so happy and it gives me hope. I mean, I would love to have my own book one day. I would love to have my own TV show one day. I would love to have my own like offices and businesses and employees one day, and so many different things. And so reading these books really solidify that idea in my mind that it's not just a what if, but it's actually a when, because people are doing it, so you can do it. So one of the books that I'm most proud of in this bunch of books is this one, Our Patricia Bright. In terms of pioneering a lot of stuff in the UK for women on YouTube, black women on YouTube, this is the person that I really connected with and felt like, she's so normal, I'm so normal, I can do YouTube as well. And that is how I started my channel, because I was watching it way too much. I was watching Patricia when she got married, when her and Mike didn't have a house, and then they bought their house and all these things, and I was just like, oh my god, I would love to document myself buying my house and maybe getting married. I say maybe because at the time I was like, yeah, and getting married and my wedding on YouTube, and now I'm like, I don't know about that. Most of all, what I love about this book is the tips and how she broke everything down in this book. She really honed in on yourself, that you are accountable for whatever happens, that you have to take control of your life, that you have to take control and make certain decisions that are not going to be easy. Well done, Patricia. Last but definitely not least, of course, is Auntie Michelle. You guys know that I had this book. Well, I haven't actually been reading it, I've been listening to it. So I did buy the book for aesthetics, and because for me it's like memorabilia, it's something that I'm going to treasure forever, and it's absolutely stunning and it goes really nicely with my decor. But I've been listening to it on audiobook because her voice is amazing. If you are planning to read this book, definitely buy it, because it's something you can always refer to. But I also recommend listening to it. I don't always listen to books because I like the whole art of picking it up and reading it and having it on my train journey, but Michelle's voice is amazing. She brings life to the story and she is so inspiring, man. Like the journey, her history, her upbringing, where she's from, how she got into uni, how she met Mr. Obama, how they just transformed their lives together and built this amazing life together. It's actually couple goals. If anyone is couple goals to me, it would definitely be these guys. I know they're not perfect, but in terms of what I deem as goals, It's them. I think everyone feels that way anyway, but this book is amazing. Becoming, literally, it's about her journey to becoming the Michelle Obama, and I've not finished it yet. I think I've got a couple more chapters left, so please don't spoil it for me. But I'm really loving just listening to it, and I feel like it's a book that I can constantly re-listen to, and when I'm ready I will pick up the book and read it. But for now, it looks good on my coffee table and I'm enjoying Auntie Michelle's face. It's also a good reminder as well, when you're like slipping and you see this on your coffee table, it's like, I need to get my act together, because she did not slack. She did not slack, okay? So I cannot slack. That's what it makes me feel like. Every single book that I've recommended will be linked down below. Okay, so the last book I want to share with you guys is not a book that you are going to read. It's a book that you are going to write, guys. Yes, it is a journal. I was about to say a notebook, because you know notebook's like my favorite word. It's a journal. It's called the Fruitful Planner. I love this. I shared it on my Instagram stories. I have a discount code for the planner, which is simply Jade10 on their website. Also, guys, if you feel like you're lucky, I'm actually going to be running a giveaway of this planner, and all you have to do is follow myself on Instagram, which I'm going to pop up here, follow The Fruitful Woman on Instagram, and you need to comment down below in my comments with your Instagram name and tell me what your goal is for 2019. What is it that you are planning to boss? How do you feel you are going to be a female boss this year? That's what I want to know. Yeah, that's a really good one. I thought of that on the spot as well. As you guys know, I am busy, okay? I think we can all agree Jade is busy. I feel like this is going to be a really good addition to my daily routine. This is something that I tend to do every morning, is write down what I'm planning to do for the day, for the week, for the month. I set goals every single month on the first of the month or the end of the last month and that kind of thing. Follow the instructions. All the details will be down below. And if you are just eager to buy this journal now, use my discount code Jade10 to get yourself some money off. It's worth it, guys. And now I can finally start using the journal. So loves, I really hope you've enjoyed watching this video. It's been a long time coming. I have been a long time coming. If you want to keep up to date with me on a day-to-day basis, head over to my Instagram and my Twitter, because I'm super active on those platforms these days. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Mwah, 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 mwah.